this made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we get into. Shamo, about that money, get residuals. Shamo.
What it do, people? You're now tuned in.
Popovich.
Popovich
TV.
TV.
Oh yeah.
We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic, that feeling back up in here one more again. So if it's your first time, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. To everybody else, you already know. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. Let's talk about this Travis HunTer shit, right? Let's talk about Travis HunTer, one of the elite college players, soon to be in the NFL. Two-way player at that, like in the arena of gladiators and mano y mano, and I'm gonna move you off your post, I'm gonna dunk on you, put my nuts in your face, do you filthy. He's one of them guys, like, you know what I mean? He not one of them, but he really one of them. He mixing the sauce, he on the streets, like, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, his last game of the season before the playoffs started and all that, they just finished winning. You know, he's a senior, etc. You know, he moving on to bigger and better things. And asking me how my ex doing, I tell her I'm moving on to bigger and better things. Well, anyway, his lady, his fiance, his wife-to-be, she's your queen-to-be, came on the field, and y'all seen the video by now. If you didn't, she came on the field. A lot of the internet detectives is reading the lips, reading the wordplay, and they hear her saying, you know, I'm tired of this, and what's going on, and, you know, I'm not going to keep taking this, and seeming insecure. Maybe he made it that way. I don't know if he made it that way because he was interacting with the cheerleaders of Oklahoma, you know, State or whatever. I think they beat him 50-0. And it got the internet ablaze. And I want to speak about it in this sense, right? Like, one, I don't really know too much about neither one of them. I know he on Deion team, Deion Sanders, that is, Shadori and all of them. You know, I'm rocking with them. They've been in the news cycle for a little while. You know what I mean? Cool. Don't really know his background, Travis HunTer, that is. So when you're doing the story, you see other channels, you see she curved him in the beginning. Let's start with that. Like, black and ugly as ever, however, stayed Gucci down to the socks. She wasn't fucking with him at first. Like, nah, no can do. You ain't my type, nigga. Your big lips, you're black, you're dark skin. And I'm just throwing that out there. I'm not saying that's what she said, because she is of light skin complexion. She's of the fairest of skins, right? Curved him for 2 months. You know what I mean? He tried to get at her, staying consistent. She curving. She don't know what he is, though. You know what I mean? She don't know who he is, what he about, that he's that guy, that he not really one of them, but he really one of them. And as fate would have it, as the other channel I'm watching, as they breaking it down, as fate would have it, she was invited somewhere, whatever, they didn't want to go by herself, so I guess she called him up, and he sprang into action. You know what I mean? The old captain save him, you know what I mean? Save a nigga. He ended up going with her, and as they describe it, it was instant chemistry, and, you know, it worked out. They end up being together. They end up dating, etc. And I seen a little TikTok video or some video where, like, we share each other passwords. You know, we don't talk to the opposite sex. Like, if we at dinner and the waitress come and it's a man, and a lot of these little rules. People saying she controlling. People saying she insecure. People saying that she took the moment for herself. This was his big moment. You know, your last game in college, you won in spectacular fashion. And now it's time to walk the glory road, as they say. What is it? Who was doing fucking Amber Rose with the slut walk, the walk of shame, or the confident walk? You know, you walk in the road of glory, getting all your flowers, your teammates, you celebrating. And you come on the field when you embarrass me, or you bring light to our relationship, but not in a good way. You know what I mean? Like, whatever we got going on. And some women just don't know when to fall back, play the role. Even if your guy is wrong. Like, out in public is not really where you want to be, you know, telling him he wrong and putting on a show and, you know, embarrassing him, and vice versa. You know what I mean? I would say vice versa as well. Although we see, you know what I mean? That's just the reality. Human beings going human. You know what I mean? Sometimes you may go, bitch, I told you, woo, or your chick may be like, nigga, you motherfucker got these bitches calling my phone and embarrassing. Like, you know what I mean? We done seen it off too many times. What I'm saying is, out in public ain't the place to be doing that, especially for the woman or the man. Once you disrespect the man or you emasculate him, then, you know, if he ain't a sucker, then pretty much the relationship is over. Because it ain't no real going back after that, after you do that. It's like that could be worse than cheating sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, listen, you're embarrassed or you try to emasculate me or make me look a certain type of way in front of my family or my friends. Like, I can't fuck with you after that. Can't fuck with you after that. You know, you get one shot to do that. An apology, I'm not going to do it again. No, you're not going to do it again, because here's where we part ways at. And you can go over there to the next guy and learn from your lesson. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, people is getting on her. And then when you dig some more, you hear about she had maybe kind of sort of was thinking about unaliving or self-deletion, or she used to do some stuff to herself. You say, damn, well, if you had this stuff going on, you ain't really want to fuck with me. You found out who I was. You see, I'm that guy. I'm that type of guy. LL. Now we get married. Like, we get married now. We ain't getting no younger. And I'm about to be $100 million man. Going to the NFL. I'm going to definitely probably be top 5 dead or alive. And that's just off one LP. You peep game. You know who I am now. You see people talking about me. When we go out, we get treated a certain way. And from what I hear, also, he been rich. Like, he already is a millionaire, even without the NFL, with the NIL deals and the certain deals and shit. Certain college players, they finagle or they parlay, and they know how to do it. You know what I mean? You already rich. So you got with a dude that's in his, before he even turned 20, he rich. And there's not too many of those type of brothers that you're going to meet, because we know that men start coming into their, you know, bag and their money as the years get older, after they figure out, after they learn how to be producers and masters, how they focus on their purpose and their self, then they come into the bag. Unless you get in a trust fund, or, you know, a life insurance policy, or somebody left you something, or you hit the lotto or something like that, or you one of the best around when it comes to the field of being a gladiator, entertaining in sports. And are you not entertained? So when you see stuff like this, I just say, young brother, I don't know you. I know Dion is in your corner, so you got somebody big in your corner. And real quick, speaking of Dion, you see him walking out with his 2 sons, and his ex-wife come, Polaris or whatever her name is. He tapped him on the shoulders and he jet the other way. And people was like, well, what the fuck she doing? Why he run? All you gotta do is go Google and see she tried to destroy that man. She lied on that man. She tried to take everything she had from that man. She still got that man last name. She ain't run from that. Same thing with Shawnee O'Neal. You had Shawnee O'Neal for mad long. Housewives, basketball wives rather, because you attached to somebody that, you know what I mean, got it out the mud, made a name for themselves. You just attached to me. Without me, there's no you. And like Biggie Smalls said, I made you. Why would I play you? Think about it on the street, Jerome. It's Don P and Chris Steez in the fridge when you get home. Like, used to have the best of things. Like, come on, man, don't try to play me, because I put you on. You can't play me, I put you on. Without the Deion Sanders on the back of that jersey, you're nobody. You ain't even been fucking with me. You try to lie on me, call police on me, you jump me in front of my kids, you and your female friend. You know what I mean? And he sued her and took her to court and all that. So that's just to say that part. But we know that Deion is a strong mentor. We know that he ain't perfect. But I'm sure he telling Travis, like, yo, bro, you gotta, don't get caught out there. You need an ironclad prenup. And, you know, she there, I was about to say, you there with a person when they didn't have shit, now they got it. I think you should be entitled to definitely a nice sum, not all and not half. That's my stance. Ladies, like, where the ladies at? Where the ladies at? You should get compensated nicely, but not half, definitely not more than half at all. Even if you was there in the beginning, because like, if I still got to be the best actor around, I still got to be the best basketball player, football player, the best songwriter, you ain't helping me write these songs. And like Rick Ross said, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Like, listen, you was there, when I was broke and now I'm multi-millionaire and we don't work out, I'm going to make sure you're good, especially if you got my kids. And even if you don't, just speaking personally for me, I'm going to make sure you're good, but you don't get half. You don't get half. You don't even get a quarter of being half, but you get taken care of. He need an ironclad prenup, and you know, I won't tell people who to be with. We love who we love, and the heart wants what it wants, as the song says. And I don't know her, but just from the little videos that I've seen, it's like, she always got the camera up, she always rolling. I get it. You with a prime time dude, a young dude. They both young, so maybe they'll be together for 30, 40, 50 years. I mean, I hope that they both happy, they get what they want. But just looking on the outside and, you know, judging is like, she want the camera in her face a lot to not be nobody, to just be the girlfriend of Travis Hunter, because that's all you really know for. You ain't coming to your own yet. I guess she was going to be in study psychology, or she trying to be a nurse or a lawyer or some shit. Like, you ain't win no cases yet. You ain't, you know what I mean, shut no organizations down yet. You ain't getting no people back taxes and, you know, big lump sums of money because the corporations fuck the people over, etc. You didn't do none of that yet. You didn't make a mark for yourself. You only really know because you're my girlfriend and I'm that guy. So play your part, fall the fuck back before you fuck your bag up. And you get nothing. You get nothing but dust and blood. You get nothing. I mean, that's how I see it. Again, that's just my little small observation. Of just looking at them, they young. I don't really know them like that. You know what I mean? I just doing the story, seeing everybody talking about her coming on the field, getting mad because he threw the ball at the cheerleaders or, you know, what have you. Can't really buy that. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't buying it.
You know the vibe.